Hello and welcome back to AZ Tech. My name is Arun and today I'm going to be doing a quick impression of my Nexus 6 speed device. So I got this device about a week ago and I've been using this since then. And I have to say it's a really good device. First of all, the build quality on this phone is really nice. It's very solid. I really like, the design of this phone and how it looks and feels in the hand. It does have a 5.7 inch inch display, but it doesn't feel too big in the hand, so I don't have a problem with it at all. I had a Nexus 5 previously, and it was much smaller than this, but so far I've had no problems with this device. So the second thing that I really like about this device is the fingerprint scanner. Um, I've read reports that people have almost 100% success with the fingerprint, but to be honest, uh, um, it works for me 9 out of 10 times. Probably because I'm placing my finger incorrectly, but it only allows up to five fingerprints to be recorded. So I have my finger registered at least twice on both hands, so it still misses sometimes, but no big issue. Third thing is the camera. So Nexus, as we all know, in the past, did not have a good record of good camera quality, but in this new smartphone, they've improved the camera drastically. So it works really well, works fast. The only issue that I've had so far is sometimes it takes too long to process images in the background when you're using HDR mode. And so after taking maybe 5 or 6 pictures, it'll just not take any more pictures until it's processed a few pictures in the background. And considering that this phone has a Snapdragon 810 processor and 3 gigs of RAM, I was kind of disappointed with that. The other thing about this phone was I was talking about the build quality. Um, this part here, this piece here, this is not metal. This is plastic. I guess they've kept it plastic for a better reception on the phone. But other than that, you can't really tell if it's plastic until unless you're touching it. So that's that. It does have laser autofocus, and it works really well. Takes pictures really quick. So that's really a positive thing about this phone as well. And the next thing about this phone, I'm going to talk about the speakers. So the speakers work very well. They're really loud compared to the previous phones that I've had. The only thing is when I am on a call, and if I turn the speaker on, only the bottom speaker would work and not the top speaker. And I was kind of hoping that even during calls it would use both speakers, but it doesn't. Uh, but anyway, that's how it is. Speaking of call quality, I've had no problems. It has really good call quality as well, so no issues there. The front facing camera, it's 8 megapixels, supports HDR, and it takes really nice pictures. I prefer the auto mode pictures better than the HDR, just because the HDR mode tends to darken the pictures a little bit, but you get a lot more detail with those pictures. Um, and what else? Let me talk about these buttons here. So the buttons, they are made of metal. They're really nice. The only thing is they're too easy to press. So uh, I've read reports of people trying to put their phone in the pocket and touching the fingerprint sensor by mistake, and it's so fast that it unlocks your phone while putting your phone in the pocket. But another thing is, it's really easy to, you won't even notice when the power button is pressed. It'll just turn your screen on. If you don't have a password on it, it'll just unlock it as well. So I don't think it's a big issue, but it's just there just so you guys know, it's there. And also, speaking of the power button, pressing it twice opens the camera app. I don't really like this way, just because number one, the button is too soft when pressing it, and you don't really get that feeling of that you've pressed it twice already to open the camera, and sometimes it would vibrate. Like just now it vibrates pretty loud, but it doesn't open the camera app because it doesn't detect the two uh, I guess that you've pressed it twice already. And also, speaking of the vibration, this is one thing that I don't like about this device. It has a very weak vibration motor. I can barely feel it sometimes. In fact, if it's in my pocket, I wouldn't even know that the phone is vibrating. And the issue with me previously was that I suffer from phantom vibration sometimes. So that's when you have your phone in the pocket and you feel like the phone vibrated, but it didn't really. And that led me to check my phone multiple times, sometimes for no reason. And it happens a lot with this phone too. Um, it doesn't vibrate that well, even when it's placed on the table. You can barely notice the vibration. So that's some of the quick impressions that I have of this device. I'm going to be doing a full review very soon as well. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like this video, and also please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, I have a Facebook page called AZ Tech. Also, do like my Facebook page as well. As always, I'll be bringing in more videos for you guys. Please do post your questions so I can answer them as well. I'm usually really quick at replying to questions. And if you have any special requests, anything special that you want to see, please do let me know, and then I'll do that as well. So that's it for now. Stay tuned. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.